Welcome everyone to Listen to This. I'm Dominic Casala. This is Justin Gonzalez.
Justin Gonzalez. That's me.
Yeah, it is you.
Dominic Casala. Yeah. We want to thank you all for so far helping us out, do everything. We are getting better. Trying to, anyway.
Yeah, we are. We're really trying to.
Yeah, so please just let us know what we could do to get better. Give us more content to talk about and everything. I mean, we are trying to keep some news aspects in there so that, we're going to try and keep up with those. But the other episode, we have one episode news and then another episode of us just kind of chit-chatting and telling stories, trying to be funny.
So, what we're going to talk about is NFL Draft.
The NFL Draft.
And Michael Sam.
Michael Sam.
So, he is the first openly gay person to be drafted by the NFL, and lots of people they're really upset about his reaction and what ESPN allowed to show on national TV.
Well, I mean, it's not necessarily like, I don't know if it's his reaction, it's more of like a celebration. He was just drafted by the NFL, provided it was the Rams. But I mean, anybody would be excited to do something like that, to achieve that, I should say. I mean, there were so many other people that did that, and for past years, and for a girlfriend or wife, I'm sure they, allowed the same thing. So, you having an open embrace, maybe a hug, maybe a kiss, something like that, and people were furious about it and started tweeting and going on social media for it, and saying some pretty rude and mean things to he's a person, he's in the NFL now. He's an athlete just like a lot of the other athletes that were getting pissed off about it.
Yeah, and it's really ridiculous what they're doing because, like you were saying, it's the same thing as if, they have their girlfriend or their wife, and I know people wouldn't be making such a big deal of it if, say, two females did the same thing on national TV.
Very true. Very true. I mean, there still would be a response. I know that much. There'd be a lot of people who get mad at ESPN, but it wouldn't be major athletes and things. It
wouldn't be as big as it is.
Mm-hmm. Another thing I was thinking about was Donald Sterling, provided his comments were more direct and racist, but he's now banned from the NBA and having to pay, millions of dollars. I mean, he has it, but still, he's having to do all of that, which I still don't agree with what he did. But all this happened to him for making those comments. But other athletes that tweeted out and went on social media against Michael Sam and what he did and ESPN, all they're really having to do is apologize. And I mean, it is different topics, but it's still racism and homophobia. I think they're pretty close there on the scale, and if a lot of people want equal rights and things, you can't draw lines between things like that.
Just recently watched an interview with Donald Sterling, and it's
that fucking guy.
That guy.
Why does he do this? The first one, yes, okay, it was a secret.
Yeah, but this one it's open, and he's still going on with his little racist antics and comments and his.
I don't know. A lot of you may have missed the Donald Sterling interview with Anderson Cooper, and he starts talking about Magic Johnson and what he hasn't done for the black community. He only has AIDS. I don't know what this guy is thinking.
A quote from Donald Sterling. What has Magic Johnson done for the black people?
I think that's racist. Racist. But yeah, this guy just keeps digging a bigger hole for himself and making these comments, and it's just really dumb. And he's trying to say that he really did nothing wrong, trying to blame Magic Johnson for releasing the tapes and telling him to wait so that Magic Johnson can buy his team.
And he's kind of blaming it on him, saying that he's the reason why he's banned from the NBA because he's saying Magic Johnson wanted to buy the team.
Yeah. If any of that is true, you basically still just handed it to him because you made those comments. It's
He's not. Here you go.
It's like in those movies when like they marry the dude, like the old dude, to take his money, and they're like, "Oh, now I have to wait for him to die or something," and then they just die. Like Tommy Boy, they're waiting for him. They have to wait for him to die, or they're gonna kill him or whatever, and then he just drops dead at the wedding. It was like he handed it to him. Even if that was the case, I don't know if that's the case. But.
So every other marriage in Hollywood.
Yeah, just like the marriage with Jay-Z and Beyonce. And Beyonce's attack dog, Solange. I'm just kidding. I don't know if she's an attack dog. I wish there was audio to what was happening.
I didn't even see the footage or anything.
You didn't see the footage? Okay, it's like an elevator cam. So it's like way up in a corner, and you just see them. They're all dressed up, and they walk into the elevator, and Jay-Z's like in a corner, and Solange is in the other corner, and Beyonce's right next to Jay-Z. And you see Solange like getting in his face and like yelling, and then start like pushing him and everything. And Jay-Z, he didn't like hit back or anything. Like it is a woman and everything, but if I'm getting attacked, I swear, out of fear, straight up, that might happen. And I'm sorry, but I mean, you're attacking me. I'm scared. I'll be scared. I'm not gonna lie. And so he just like kind of like pushes away, and the security holds him back, and they stay on the whole ride. There, and like you can see that they're just yelling, and the security guy's holding them. But Beyonce, this happens, and like Solange like attacks Jay-Z, and she just kind of like backs up, like straight up, like you deserve it, like or whatever she's thinking. Like I don't know.
Well, it is.
Queen Bee can't hold back her sister.
It is a female, and they're on probably going to like some gala or after party or something. He's making little. He's probably making little comments. So you're gonna wear that.
You going out like that? Yeah, that's.
Did you at least shower?
No, but really, if I really want to know what they were saying. I want to know what that was about. And Vine is going crazy with all that. Facebook, they're posting all kinds of memes. One of my favorites is, I just saw it today. It showed Jay-Z when he's filming, during the video, 99 Problems, and it shows him, like, and it's like, I got 99 problems. And then it shows him below in, like, basically, like, a suit that looks the same. And they, like, put black eyes, and it's, like, kind of sad, and it's, like, 100 problems. And the one you showed me yesterday.
With Blue Ivy?
Yeah.
Well, here come your punk ass auntie.
And they both just have this like glare, like. That's funny stuff. That's funny stuff.
It is.
So nobody's outraged about that, but they're outraged about ESPN airing Michael Sam. We're going to touch back on that because I think that does need a little bit more. I mean, again, equality. I do, like, I'm not going to lie, sometimes if I see, a homosexual couple out in public, like, it's not my thing, so I'm not, like, completely disgusted and, like, throwing shit at them. But, I mean, it's not my thing, but I'm not going to go ahead and tell somebody, like, you need to stop it. Because I know I've been in public and I've kissed my wife, and it's basically the same thing, I proposed in public to my wife, and there was a bunch of people around, and nobody went up to that and was like, "Oh, that's just disgusting."
I would have. I don't think they're outraged about the Jay-Z thing as much as like the Michael Sam thing. Because it's more homophobic, and then Donald Sterling's more racist, and Jay-Z's situation is just black on black crime.
So it doesn't count, apparently. No, he
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Only kidding.
No, yeah, it is funny. Like, I just noticed that there's a lot more like people talking about the whole Jay-Z thing and Beyonce's sister. And the Michael Sam thing was like really kind of like a flash in the pan when it happened, and then because of the outrage, people had to apologize, and so I'm sure people just kind of like shut up about it. But yeah, the thing is, yeah, those people that were more outraged about it, they went publicly right away. There's the basketball player that tweeted saying that his, I think 11 and 8-year-old brother saw it, and he said gross and everything. He got fined. I think he was a basketball player with North Carolina, and he even put hashtag sickening or ew or something, and I totally lost what I was going to say.
Brain fart.
Yeah, I totally did. That just happened. Like it was there, and it was gone. Great show, huh? Oh, man.
That's funny.
This is good stuff. Check this out. I'm a big fan of SourceFed, obviously. Well, they're a big inspiration to the show. Them, Philip DeFranco, Good Mythical Morning, Rhett and Link, all those guys. That's something that I really wanted to do. So we're basing a lot of our stuff off of things that they do. So it was, as a filming this, it was like 2 days ago when Steve Zaragoza posted a picture for Mother's Day. It was Mother's Day. And it was him, like, on the toilet. And it, like, basically like a toilet selfie, like him, like, facing a mirror. And, and he hashtag Mother's Day. There's a little bit of his thigh showing. Like, there's nothing else. And the Instagram took his picture down, like, within an hour.
What?
And said that it was, like, that he was breaking, like, the content and everything like that. And a lot of people were, kind of pissed off because that's messed up. A lot of the stuff I see on Instagram is pretty racy and shouldn't be in public.
Yeah.
You know, it is like for on a public forum, unless there's things that people post on Facebook and they'll NSFW, not safe for work, and they'll post that. So like you don't follow those links or whatever because it's not safe for work or whatever, and Instagram just lets all of that out. And a lot of those pictures don't get taken down for like weeks, if not at all. You know what I mean? So it was a big thing that a lot of people were outraged, and they started a hashtag Fight for Steve, and we'll put it up here somewhere. Fight for Steve. I don't know, up there, down here, in the middle, on our faces. Fight for Steve.
All up in this.
All up in that. All up in that. But yeah, it was kind of like, as the same thing as that thing. If you said it was two women that got caught kissing on the ESPN draft, people wouldn't mind as much. But Steve Zaragoza said himself, Instagram allows that as long as it's sexy, So that's just kind of another thing that kind of touches on the topics we're talking about today. Well, I guess we're going to start ending the show at this point.
Thank you for viewing.
Thank you for viewing. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking any of the above. Go ahead and comment. Talk to us. Like I said, give us feedback.
Ask us questions in the comments below.
Asking all them questions.
Hashtag listen to this. Or this way.
All up in this again. We'll put it somewhere. We'll figure it out. We'll get better at this.
Yeah.
Hashtag listen to this. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram. Twitter is Listen TT Show. Instagram we have Listen to This Show. Go ahead and follow those. Maybe soon if we get time. We're both busy people, but we're really going to try and get a Facebook out there soon. Maybe this guy can spearhead that one. Just kidding. We'll figure that out. We'll get a Facebook up soon, so we can get all that, and you guys can
ask us questions. Asking all them questions.
Making statements.
Ask us stories you want to hear about. Funny things.
What do you want to know about us? What do you want to know about our show? Help us try and guide our show to something that you would like to see, so that we can adjust our material and everything to make a better show for you guys to view. Like I said, it's just a passion of ours to kind of get on YouTube and talk and be funny and tell stories. So with your help, we can make a lot better of a show and see where it goes from there.
Yeah, so. We're just two guys, a camera, and a fireplace.
Yeah.